Hello, everyone's being inside 9 No Brainer, and welcome to the final episode of the Artificery TCS League Season 11. Pretty sure this is going to be the last one. Hey, I switched from Kira. I did not stick with this deck for the whole time, but I figured, hey, I'm 3-4, I'm not making it into top cut either way, let's give this deck one last hurrah. So what I've done with this deck is I've changed the battlefield to Theeds, which helps with getting the Mega Blast Troopers out. My opponent's also playing on Theeds. I only need one Season Territory, let's be honest. I put back in Measure for Measure, I put back in Conscript Squad, I took out Logistics, I took out Hidden Blaster, and I also managed to put in Route from something else. I don't remember what it was, but I put in Route as more generic removal. So I've added more removal, taken away some economy, changed it so I'm no longer so upgrade focused. And honestly, this is kind of the best the deck I think can get. The problem I'm having with this deck, this is like a really good demonstration as well. Ooh, I won. Cool. We'll take his. Give me my shields, please. Ooh, late night tokens, cool. One of this deck I was building, I was expecting it to be able to take out like a C3PO round 1. But the deck just doesn't do that. The deck is instead really good at killing like Palpatines and Mauls round 2. Getting to it usually can make like 7 health, but very rarely can it actually make 8, which is definitely a problem. Now, if I kill a guy, redeploy happens, so that's great. Oops. I should start with resources. Yeah, let's start with Immobilize. So yeah, because it can be difficult to reach that 8, I think this deck is basically as good as it's going to get. I think what it needs is something not Sudden Impact, but unfortunately I'm playing Sudden Impact because Ewoks. Oh yeah, you guys still haven't seen most of it. You guys have not seen most of this deck. Sorry, Beacon has still not seen most of this deck in action just yet. Well, yeah, I can just play Mega Blast Troopers 4 here because there's no chance in hell that he's actually gonna use his Theeds on this one. Now he's probably going to do like 5 or 6 to Gideon. And it's like, yeah, that's the thing, right? If a chopper deck can do similar amounts of damage, then what's the point, right? So yeah, let's Seizing Territory to take Theeds off of him, and then I can roll in the Troopers, and there'll probably be a die that hits a blank that I can Theeds for a Conscript Squad. None of them blanked. That is interesting. Oh, easy pickings. Well, they go away anyway. Well, I might as well roll in Gideon then. 2 indirect, okay. Well, yeah, I could have rolled in the Mega Blaster instead. Now, maybe the other Gideon Phasma could handle it. But 2 disrupt, okay. 1 disrupt and 2 disrupt, alright. Maybe the other Gideon Phasma with the bigger Phasma could have handled it, but I don't think so. Okay. Pay some money to get rid of a die, sure. Discard side showing. I'll take the money off this Gideon because yeah, I want money, please. He's going to turn that to damage. All right, so he's definitely going to be able to outclaim me here. And I can't exactly route or anything because I don't have dice in the pool, but I can Conscript Squad. I still had a very strong opening turn. It's just he's also had a very strong opening turn. Gideon is very much not long for this world. I will say that. Now you see, I need these dice to all roll really well in order to kill off a C3PO here. Now, the Phasma dice did just roll really well, which does surprise me a little bit. But that, false hope. That was what that was. That was false hope. What am I doing? What am I doing? There. Throw that away. Throw that away. Alright, let's just hit, I don't know, C3PO for 5. You clearly didn't see my ping. Yeah, look, Gideon is already dying at the start of the round here. This is a problem I'm having against droids, is that I'm trying to keep Phasma alive because upgrades and stuff, and then Gideon has this problem. On the bright side, I can Tactical Mastery here, and maybe go for something. But I'm pretty sure he's just going to be able to roll in R2 first. But I can Tactical Mastery measure for measure, or something like that. If he just droids day out or something, then Gideon's dead. There's nothing else about that. Maybe I should have waited on the Theeds, but I really did want him to not use it. Okay. Okay, he's playing a bit slow here for the Chewbaccas. I mean, he hits the 3, but he can't resolve it immediately. Tap your build to last. So I'm going to be able to measure for measure here. And, or just resolve Gideon's dice if they roll well enough. Okay, they did roll well enough, so I'm just going to go ahead and kill off C-3PO before Gideon dies. I think that's worth it, rather than trying to keep Gideon alive, because, I mean, I can still use the measure for the next set. So let's roll in this Mega Blast Trooper now. I don't have the money for the handheld, but I might roll it. It's like I just did. There we go. There's the money for the handheld cannon. And the Mega Blaster rolled a blank, so I can measure that. Alright, what's he gonna call? Yep, as expected. And he hit a blank. Cool. Alright, well I can take my money off of that. Now here's the thing. Sudden Impact is a thing right now, but like I've already killed off one of his characters. You see how ineffective Sudden Impact actually is? Because I'll usually kill one of the 3 characters beforehand, and then it won't really matter. Yeah, Sudden Impact isn't a good card, I don't think, in this deck, and because Sudden Impact is not a good card, I think that whilst Ewoks are in the meta, this is not something that's particularly effective. And since Ewoks are almost certainly going to be in the meta for Worlds, I have to really be careful. Ah, I forgot to play the handheld cannon. I'm too busy thinking. Talking, should I say. Oop. I'm too busy talking. Whoops. I can't believe I just did that. Well, I'll hit R2. He's clearly baiting me into hitting R2. But the salvage arm, you know. I'm still going to do it. I can't believe I was just baited into that. Well, I might be able to Sudden Impact or just roll a 2 here. Okay, a 2 or a 3 indirect would have worked there just fine. Didn't get it. But I don't think it's worth keeping the handheld now that I made such a massive mistake. There's a 2 ranged. Alright, so now I can kill off the R2. Okay, upper hand. Well, alright, sure. I'll hit R2 for 2 then. At least I get to claim. And he doesn't get to use the Theeds. If he had activated the Theeds, he could have at least used it. You should have Theeds there first. Alright. So, do I actually want the Sudden Impact? I don't think I do. I think I just want to draw the other Tactical Mastery if I can. Alright, didn't get that, but Mega Blaster rollout should be a good chance. If not, I've also got another Mega Blaster. Yeah, there we go. That's a lot of dice for damage. Now, does he have the easy pickings? He does have the easy pickings. Okay. That's fine. I can roll in Phasma here just fine, and because my other roll's going to be Mega Blaster, because these near misses are now turned off. That's another thing. The near misses like to turn themselves off. Alright, so there we go. There's the special for 2, right? Because that's the thing, right? 8 health. Phasma's special isn't going to proc against that. So she's really a 1-1-2, which I mean is still very good. But it could be a lot better. But yeah, so I kill off C... so I have the chance here to kill off R2. Interesting. He weakened it by 1 in order to play it. That is interesting because he is also working around with redeploys. Very weird choice. But I think I understand. Okay, he's probably got Chewbacca's rifle for Chopper, is what I'm thinking here. That's what I think is going to happen. There isn't really anything I can do about that, but what I can do is play another Mega Blast Trooper. Now I can always Theeds the focus in order to get my sudden impact online if this Mega Blaster rolls a 3 indirect, because then I can kill R2 and do 2 damage to the chopper. That's like one of the few times the sudden impact is going to be valuable. Alright, he's forcing me to kill off R2 now. Which one's he changing? The S to a 2 or the... No, S to the 2. Alright. Alright, he wants to force the issue, force me to kill. Alright, and now the Emphies moves over. And now he's really fast, right? Because he can Rocket Booster, which allows him to activate and then resolve any number. And he can also play the Salvaged Arm with his power action. This is the scary part about leaving Chopper alive last, is that now he has all the speed he would want. And there's that other Chewbacca's rifle, as I predicted. And with these dice, I'm probably dead. But I might be able to kill him first. Because he has no resources either. 3 blanks. That's not what you want to see. That is not what you want to see at all. So let's reroll all 3 of these. All 4 of these, should I say. The focus is okay, but I can definitely do better. There we go. That's more like it. 2, 5, 7. 7 is kill. And then another 3 indirect. 7 because I can Theeds, right? And Theeds take the money. So he's just going to go for it. Now what he could do after this is claim to stop me from getting it, so I've got to sequence this properly still. Okay, well he gets 3 damage. He could have done really well there. Yep. But it's still 2 turns. It's still 1, 3, 5, 7, yeah. Yeah. So he still has 1 turn. He has 1 roll that he can do. Because, yeah, there we go. GG. Alright, so I won game 1 with this deck after talking about how much I can't play and win with this deck, and I made a massive mistake, but hey, I got out both Mega Blast Troopers, and this deck really doesn't care enough about... The deck is, you know, it is still a very solid deck, and it can still win. Now, you could tell that he had the Chewbacca's because the reason why you'd overwrite for 1 less, because he had redeploy, right, on all of his uniques. So the reason why he had to override the Chewbacca's with Emphies so that then he could play the Chewbacca's again on Chopper. And of course, Chewbacca's has the ability of, when it's played, you get to roll the die in. Okay, so Riot Shield could be helpful. Focus Fire is nice to kill someone, but I don't think I'll want this. I think I might want the Riot Shield, but probably not. He gets to choose the battlefield, if he wants the battlefield or not. I haven't finished mulliganing yet. Calm yourself. The fact is, now that I know he's choosing mine, I will definitely... Alright, cool. There we go. So, cool. Alright, so this is where I use Gideon's power action to roll in a Phasma die. And if it hits anything except damage, then I use these and get a Mega Blaster out of it. Oh, okay. I'm surprised he took... I'm surprised you took mine, then. Considering how much value I get out of this over him. Because, I mean, if he did it, then he could Rex's Blaster C-3PO. I mean, it's not the best thing in the universe, but it's strong. Okay, so it looks like to me that he's wanting to play another upgrade. If he's left that money out there, he might have a 3 cost to play like a Chewbacca's or something. So it's tempting to remove that, but I think just playing Mega Blasters is still the best choice here. It just provides so much additional pressure. You see, Theeds is definitely a good battlefield choice, I think. Salt Flats was cute, don't get me wrong, but I think Theeds is better, because the only other alternative, of course, is the military camp, but you don't want to give droids military camp. So, yeah, 3 resources, so he's definitely got something he's wanting to play here. So I'll roll in my 3 Mega Blasters. A 1 ranged and double blanks. Yeah, okay, that's to be expected from Trooper dice. They're not very accurate, despite what the movies would tell you. Taking another money. Huh, okay. That does surprise me. Alright, let's roll in Gideon then. I wanted to see if I can get another money for Conscript Squad, and I did get it. At the same time, the extra money will allow me to play near misses. Or route. The 1 disrupt, okay. Well, if he wants to do it, he can do it. He's got a C-3PO focus in that. I'm surprised he's doing the reroll because he can still C-3PO focus. There's the 3 range. That's what he wants to see. Okay, so if I roll in Phasma here, then I'm gonna have 6 dice in the pool. So maybe I should be going for a super routed instead here. I think that's what I will do. Resource sides again. Okay, I don't need this many resource sides. Okay, he wants to stop the Mega Blaster Troopers. That's fair. That's very fair. Let's discard a card and reroll all these. I don't need the resources anymore, and this is a good way of baiting my opponent into a route, because now he'll roll out Chopper, sorry, under the full knowledge. Okay. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can just kill off C-3PO or Chirper instead. A Chirper? Chopper instead. Chopper still has a full rollout to do. Still has a full rollout to do. Or I kill C-3PO so he can't do R2 C-3PO shenanigans with the Rex's Blaster. But it is a full rollout. I'll be stopping there. I mean, I have the removal for to stop that rollout anyway. I think I kill off... I think I just stop the rollout here. Keep my health as much as possible. If I lose Phasma this round, that would be catastrophic. I mean, it's not going to happen. That's the thing, though. It's not happening. So yeah, now he can do the whole Chewbacca stuff with R2, which worries things. But I can still play the Conscript Squad for 1. I can still get a point of damage through at minimum here if I'm... Okay, let's try for the 2 range, the 1 or 2 range then on Phasma. And I get the special instead. You know what? I think that's fine. So I can do 2, or I could roll into... I have a 33% chance of rolling into slightly better, but I think the 2 ranged is fine. Yeah, I think I've got a 50% chance of rolling worse after all. So with that in mind, do I want to re-roll this Conscript Squad? Do I actually want the route? I don't think I want route here. So I'll just try for the 1 in 6. Because I think I just want to throw it away anyway. Okay, cool. Let's just hit C-3PO for 2 then. Now, the alternative is to hit the R2, because R2... if I kill R2, all of the R2 dice go away. But I think killing off the C-3PO is better, because C-3PO with Chewbacca's rifle is terrifying. Alright, there's a Tactical Mastery. There's another Conscript Squad. So I can Tactical Mastery in Phasma, assuming he doesn't... Well, he can, obviously, because R2 with Rex's Blaster. He can just kill Phasma straight up here. Especially when he God rolls. Not even rolling out C-3PO. He should have rolled out C-3PO. There was no reason... Okay, there was. He can only resolve one thing. Ouch. Well, that was painful. It's probably better to doubt this die. It's a decent die to doubt, and I'd rather save the right... Nice. I'd rather save the right shield for the start of next turn. Because clearly here I'm going to do a Conscript Squad of right shield and just start rolling everything out slowly. He's going to have the battlefield from now on with Rex's Blaster. That's terrifying. Field Medic. Alright. Three indirect, 2 ranged. Alright. I will take that. Okay, he must have another Chewbacca's or something. Oh, okay. You'll have to take 2 to one guy, 1 to the other guy. I'd rather lose the 3, I think. Yeah. Because this is a base range for Conscript Squad. He's going to take 2 shields for R2. Alright, he's defending R2. I want to kill C-3PO, so that's fine by me. He can't easy pickings me anymore, so I'm a lot safer rolling this out. There's a 1 ranged again. 4, 5, 6. I could potentially kill C-3PO here. Would not be easy, but I can still God roll. I can still max roll this. The Conscript Squads are now very slow without Phasma, which worries me. And he's clearly setting up so that R2 versus Gideon, and R2 wins that fight with all of the upgrades he has, is the theory here. I already have a base side, so I can resolve this too just fine. If I'm going to be running into something, I can at least take it a little slower. Blank. All right. Let's play a right shield on Gideon. And now I've got 2 discard fodders because Tactical Mastery is not going to be helpful when all of my dice is in supports like this. Blanks, okay. Okay, I'm just gonna try... Let's hope I can kill C-3PO off here. Okay, I can get him to 1. So close. So he's still going to be able to get off his Rex's Blaster combo. And that terrifies me. That absolutely terrifies me. He didn't do any damage to me. Well, okay, he killed Phasma this round. What we're talking about did no damage. Of course he did. Alright, there's Focus Fire to help against the R2. Double Mobilize not particularly helpful here. A second right shield, though, is fantastic. Because I will need all of the mitigations. Instigate, again. Alright. This time, there's no reason not to activate C-3PO. Turn the Rexes, right? So that you're doing... Well, you can turn the Rexes and then just resolve the 5 without even worrying about C-3PO. Oh, wait, yeah, because you can do C-3PO anyway. Yeah. You missed that last time. Okay, so now he can resolve the R2 for 3 and then this for 5. Because C-3PO's trigger, right, increases the value by 1, and the increased value by 1 of the salvaged arm to increase to 3, and then he can hit me for 5. Yeah, but it's still your turn now. That was all ambushed. Alright, but now he has no other dice against me, so... I can start rolling in very safely. I'm gonna at least kill C-3PO. He's hidden motiving it, okay. To indirect, that doesn't hit C-3PO. Oh, well, no matter. I blocked it with the riot shield, thinking you'd use the arm anyway. So that doesn't matter. I assumed he used the arm. Okay, so this is where he takes the money. With Theeds, I assume. Yeah. Now he's at 3 resources, which does scare me a lot. Because he might be able to play like another Chewbacca's on this C-3PO and roll it out and do some damage. And that would be very upsetting to me. No, Obi-Wan's lightsaber, okay. To swap out from the salvage arm when he dies. Alright, makes sense. But I'm rolling blanks, so it's fine. The fact that he has no resources really helps me. Oop, and I had a bit of a spike there. Alright. Let's play the right shield first. I highly doubt I'm going to need all 5 rerolls. He's just trying for money. See if he can. Yeah, sure. Alright, let's discard this mobilize. I'm okay with that 2 indirect, honestly. That's gonna be basically base damage there. +2 and a +1, well, I'll keep the +2 for definite. Okay. And he gets the money. Of course he does. I'll keep the +2, I'll reroll all the rest. +1 is nice, but I'd rather see if it can get a base side with it. There's a base side. Alright, so let's just resolve the 1. Kill off the C-3PO. This is scary though. R2 is very heavily set up here. Are you claiming? He has absolutely nothing to do. Alright, cool. Let's discard this route, and here's hoping for a better dice roll. 2 and a +2. Okay. Oh. Lethal. Both of them hit damage. Perfect. So that was 6, 8, 10, 12 to his 11. That wasn't choke. I got lucky. And I just spent the whole first half of the video talking about how this deck can't really win against droids like it's designed to. But then Focus Fire. Focus Fire is a great card, guys. I think people are sleeping on it. Like, what's the difference between Focus Fire and something like Intensive Fire? So Intensive Fire is 1 cost, resolve a die, increasing its value by 2. Focus Fire is basically the same thing if you don't care about action economy. But what Focus Fire does is it allows you to be a lot more tricksy. Yeah, Disrupt. Yeah, that would have helped some. I was blastering and stuff after all. Yeah, so the difference here is you get to resolve 2 dice. So, okay, it's even more conditional, right? You need 2 dice in the pool instead of 1. But it allows you to resolve both at once. So instead of being like, oh, it allows you to first resolve modifiers with them. But second of all, it allows you to go, oh, this 2 is now a 4, boom, and then next turn I'll hit you for 6. Instead it allows me to go, oh, this 2 and this 2, this is a 6, boom. Which is much better at catching your opponent off guard, because they'll be playing their removal, usually removing 1 dice at a time. So if you're rolling 3 dice into the pool at once, and all 3 land on range, your opponent removes one of them, you can Covering Fire, resolve both of them, increasing both of their values by 1, rather than something like Intensive Fire, where you resolve one of them, and then the other one gets removed again. And no problem. Good luck in Top Cut if you make it. He is now 5-3. I am now 4-4. I'm almost certainly not making Top Cut, but we'll see. So anyway, it's been me, GameSide99, aka No Brainer. Thank you for watching. This deck wasn't supposed to win, but it won twice. Very, well, pretty decisively. I don't know, guys. Every time I think this deck is doing good, it does bad, and then when I think it's doing bad, it does good. Thank you for watching. Signing out.